Today, why UNF needs to cough up over $500,000.
And what you missed over spring break. Stay tuned because Spinnaker News starts right now.
Good morning, Ospreys. I'm Vanessa Pearson filling in for Natalie Yant.
And I'm Diana Shanks, and you're watching Spinnaker News.
So Diana, how was your spring break?
Well, I just got back from a conference with the Office of Housing and Residence Life in South Carolina, so UNF is putting out representation.
Awesome. And I heard we were represented over spring break too with some games.
We do have some games over spring break. We're going to definitely get to those in sports.
All right, can't wait to hear about that. But first, in other news, former head women's basketball coach Mary Tapmeyer will receive a check for $1.25 million. The decision was reached after Tapmeyer's contract was renewed since she lost 11 seasons in a row. The settlement comes nearly a year after investigations, mediation, and back and forth between the university and Tapmeyer's legal representation in disputing her termination. Tapmeyer claimed in a report that UNF's athletic director, Lee Moon, was homophobic, racist, sexist, and biased against female coaches. UNF will pay $525,000 of the settlement, with the rest being paid by the state's insurance. This hefty price tag comes just weeks after UNF announced significant fiscal concerns, but Delaney said reserves would handle the expense. Professor Jim Gelslitcher will join the international shark research nonprofit OSEARCH on an 18-day voyage with the goal of finding and tagging great white sharks along the Florida and Georgia coasts. The group left last Wednesday and have a little under 2 weeks left. Gelslitcher says for UNF's purposes, he'd really like to capture a pregnant shark to get an idea of litter sizes and gestation periods. The team's next goal is tagging a male great white to help get an idea of what shark love looks like. Well, we're going to tag it over to Diana with your Spinnaker Sports.
Good morning, Ospreys. I'm Diana Shanks with your Spinnaker Sports Report. The Ospreys suffered a first-round loss in the National Invitation Tournament last Tuesday. The Gators shot tons of threes, which lended to the 97-68 loss. Overall, the team finished with a 22-12 mark, including a program-best 14-3 at home. Their 2015-16 season comes to an end, but after making their second consecutive postseason appearance, the future looks bright for the Birds of Trey. The men's baseball team played several games over the break, so we'll give you a brief recap. On the 13th, they played 3 games, hitting 2 walk-offs to sweep the series against UNC Wilmington. On the 15th, for the 3rd time in 5 games, they ended the game with a walk-off hit in the final inning. The Ospreys played next against Quinnipiac, winning 6-5. They're taking the day off before 3 midweek games. Tomorrow, UNF will go down to Daytona Beach to square off against Bethune-Cookman before hosting Dartmouth on Wednesday and Thursday. Beach volleyball cruised to 2 victories against Jacksonville State and Louisiana Monroe on the first day of the Carolina Classic at UNC Wheeler Beach on Saturday. The Ospreys grabbed a 5-0 victory against the Gamecocks before taking down ULM 4-1. They then swept the second day of the Carolina Classic with 4-1 wins against FAU and South Carolina on Sunday to extend their winning streak to 9 matches. The Ospreys are now 9-2 on the season, heading into conference action against Stetson on Wednesday. It's been a whole week since a new episode of Center Court, but don't worry, this week you'll be able to get your fix. Make sure to tune in this Wednesday at 7 to check out hosts Ryan Hennessy and Alex Gatlin as they discuss the hottest topics in the world of sports. Well, that's all I have for today. Let's head back to the desk.
Thanks, Diana. I was so sad to hear about our basketball team. I was really rooting for them.
This is how I feel, Vanessa. This is how I feel about the basketball team.
Coach looks so defeated.
It's such a good picture of such a sad coach.
I know. Oh, man.
The boys really had a good season, though.
They did.
I'm definitely impressed.
I cannot wait till next year.
Definitely.
But for other news, if you want to check us out at unfspinnaker.com, go ahead.
You can also like us on Facebook at facebook.com/UNFSpinnaker.
And follow us at UNF Spinnaker. For Spinnaker News, I'm Vanessa Pearson.
And I'm Diana Shanks. Have a great day, UNF.